Here's the current state of the Goldwing. We have the fairing on, the saddlebags, holes patched, and sprayed with primer paint, all in one, kinda temporary. Tag applied for. Oh yeah, I mounted the mirrors. This you've seen already. It's kind of all together. I took it for a spin, managed to do a loop around the apartment complex before this started. So there are two things that we need to address. One, we need the windscreen. I have an awesome one. Oh, come on, here we go. Look at this beauty. Even has a nice carving of a wolf and mountains. So I was thinking about chopping it, but this awesomeness, I cannot waste the windscreen this good. So if anybody wants it, let me know. So what I'll do instead, I got a piece of black plexiglass, 2 feet by 1 feet, so it should be around here, kind of this high. So that's one fabrication left. Need to 3D model and print the ring that goes around here, but we can live without it. But I need to take this puppy off. I think it's even in the wrong spot, or maybe it's in the right spot. But I need to figure out how to replace the innards of it with the spinning magnet and put my sensor in there. So I think that's what I'll do while the nasty's outside. Jack it up, get this piece out, and see how we can make it adapt the gears to what I need, to a spinning magnet with a sensor. Well, this side doesn't have a circlip or anything like that. Well, they put it together somehow. So here's what I'm thinking, it just comes out. That's what I'm thinking, because all I see are some gears in there that drive this worm gear, and this is held by the pressure, I'm guessing. So my guess is this just comes out. Hey! I was right! So that comes out. This should come out. Yay! So after short deliberation, I decided to go in through this end. I don't think we're gonna get any further, get any more benefit of going any further. Yep, that looks like a shaft of some sort. Which means we're going in. There we go. Yep, you see, that's why we couldn't get it out. There was a plug that I drilled through also. So here we go. Nice. Nice piece of engineering. So here it is. I have a plan. First we need to fill in this hole that I made. We'll JB weld this. I don't want to pull out the welder for this. I'm not sure how good of the job I will do. So we'll just plug this hole so we don't get any water going inside. Then we need to grind off a little bit of this, and we also need to cut a piece of magnet. Come on, there we go. Basically cut a piece of magnet to kind of glue in there, right? So we need to figure out how to cut a little bit of a magnet, grind this out, stick it in there, also probably JB weld, and then I can sink in basically my sensor into there. I don't know if you can see it, so it's in there, and the magnet, when it rotates, come around. So that's the plan. Okay, plan B. Plan B. Plan B is this. Now, here we go. Now we have the thick disc in. There is still some meat left on this one. In here, I don't want to go all the way through, because it's a sliding surface, so we may need to grind the top a little bit, but maybe it will fit. Need to check if that has set up already. We can try it out. Well, JB Weld hasn't set up yet, so let's work on the windscreen. We have some black acrylic. We need to make a pattern. I'm gonna use the existing windscreen. How about that? Let's make a pattern and then yo, some sort of glue is coming out of this. Let's see. Ta-da! Now we need to cut this out. Let's figure out what we're gonna use to cut this out. Come on. So, here we go. This set up a little bit. Let's see. Ah, this one doesn't fit. With the smaller one, but since I had to run to Home Depot to get some fasteners, I found their small magnets there, and this rare earth one. Need to do a little bit more grinding, I'm guessing. Well, maybe it will fit like that also. Oh yeah, it fits. Okay. Yes. I want to grind it a little more. You stay here. So, well, you know the procedure. Grinder, this and that. I'll be right back. So here we go. A little adjustment. And now it fits here nicely. Here we go. Now, stay here. Again, we need to clean this up. So the main thing is we don't want the magnet sticking past the edge. We will have a rubbing surface. So we need to let this set up, and now we can work in getting our sensor in this hole. Here it is, the test bed setup. So we have a oscilloscope right here, watching for the signal. I rotate this. We have 5 volts, and then we go and come on, need to rotate it. Rotating, boom. Right there. We drop to 0. That's our signal. So this is what's going on. Oh, come out of here. So yeah, we have a magnet glued on. Have a 3D printed little piece to stick it in there, kind of to hold it in place. So, theory has proven in practice. So now we'll have to go back in the garage, put the grease back in here. I'll probably print this one out of ABS. This is PLA. Seal it all up, make a proper harness, and hook it up to the device. This will give us the wheel rotation sensor, so we can measure speed and distance if we know time. So last piece of wiring harness. Let's plug this all in. So which way it goes? Okay, this way. White on top. Here's what I think. I'm gonna enlarge that hole. But first let's assemble this part. Maybe clean up the sand, what do you think? Okay, let's see if we can get a speed reading just by rotating tire. Nothing. Nothing out of the speed. Nothing. Well, let me get my laptop and we'll fiddle with the code a little bit just to see if we get the pulses. So here we go. I'm back with the laptop. We're gonna update the code. Go, programming. Now if you can see. Programming complete. So now when we spin, the speed should count. Here we go, we're getting pulses. Success. I'll add some hot glue or something on the end there, so we maybe better an RTV sealant or something like that. So this is success. Have some stuff left over from the boat. This is awesome stuff. This stuff sticks to absolutely everything. So we want to go. So here we go. More tools. Had to spend whopping $8 at Home Depot to get myself a coping saw. I was not comfortable with going at it with the power tools because this shatters quite easily, so I'm gonna do it by hand. And then bought a bunch of bolts to bolt it on. But first, let's get this cut out. How about that? Just need to put nuts on the other side, but I'll let this sit right now because I need to go and be somewhere else. So for you it is just a couple seconds, and for me it is the next day already. So let's tighten up all these bolts, assemble the sandwich, washers, nuts, all that sort of stuff. So here's the plan. Let's add a washer. Well, I already have one here. That goes in the hole. On the other side we put another washer and a nice nut. How about that? It started cracking. Let's relieve the pressure. So here's the finished product. Looks pretty nice. And that's how it looks from the back end. And if we sit down, there we go. And nicely see over the top. Yep. Perfect. So that's my eyesight.